Folks, welcome in, welcome in. Tell me if we're sounding good. Folks, got a couple new assets for you. What do you think? Huh? What do you think? You guys like it? What do you think? We got the fucking, oh, it's on this side. Got a new little Vrillium Live. Got this little anime chick in the corner, $5 text-to-speech. What do we think, folks? Let me know. What do we think? Hey, yo, buddy. I love it, but like, come on. We're going to put you in timeout for a minute. Let's not do that. We just started. What do we think? What do we think? Too crowded? We don't like it? I can switch back to I think I have the original. Hold on. If you don't like it, we can switch back to we can go to the Indian one if you want. How about that? Do you want to just do the Indian one tonight? We can do that. What do we think? You want to just stay with that? Let me know. Dark Brandon podcast. I can't believe William thinks Thunberg is attractive. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Do I think Greta? Yes, I do. Do you think I'm not fucking proud of that? Hold on, folks. This guy's talking about, hold on. I tweeted today. Let's take a look. I tweeted today or yesterday night. I tweeted, hold on one sec. I'll show you guys. Oh my God, can my browser like not shit itself for one night, please? Make sure this is in the shot. Hold on one second. Give me a second. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Hold on. Oh, that's me. Whoops. 1 second. I have this dual monitor setup, and it's very, very annoying. Because it's kind of like, you have to understand, my studio setup is like very rigged together. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. All right, can we not? Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. What do I? Yeah, there we go. Okay, great. I'll show you the tweet these people are talking about. Dude, she's fucking bad, bro. She's bad. Don't fucking lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. Stop it. Stop it. Don't fucking lie to me. Don't lie. Look at her. Bro, she's bad. Don't fucking yo. You know when people talk about a beautiful mid? That's Greta Thunberg. Greta Thunberg is the definition of a beautiful mid. You are fucking lying. You're lying, bro. Bro, I don't care. I'm right. All of you are wrong. I'm right, bro. Look at her. That's a beautiful mid. Beautiful mid, bro. Like, is she like bad? Of course not. But that's a beautiful mid right there. Like, this is what is she ethnically? What's her ethnicity? She's what? Like, is she some kind of Slavic? What is she? I don't actually know. Bjork is fine. I don't know why you're saying it like that. Bro, you people, she's bad. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. She's Swedish. Bro. Fuck you guys. I'm right. I'm right. All of you are wrong. And I know that. And I know that. I know that I'm right. And all of you are wrong. And I'm confident in that position. Now, folks, welcome into the stream. We are going to be talking a little bit about everyone's favorite Iran. I don't know if you guys saw, big clip today. Wanted to react to it. I have it saved. 1 second. Big clip. No, not the Hassan clips. Oh my God. Fucking, where was it? It was, give me 1 second. What would I even look up to find it? Yeah, here we go. So big clip from, I think it was last night's stream last night's stream. I try not to talk too much, okay? All right, buddy, come on. Buddy, come on. Like, come on. I'm trying to keep my fucking account here, dog. Come on. Okay, anyways. basically, last night, big moment from last night. Big clip from, sorry, 1 second. I try not to talk too much about Fuentes on stream. Yeah, because I've said this before. Anytime I talk about Fuentes, I get a million people jumping down my throat. And he gets people jumping at him, which, I mean, he gets people jumping at him every fucking day. He's probably used to it. But I don't, I'm Vrillium, okay? I'm a wacky character. I don't want to like anchor myself to people because it's bad for their brand. But he put out an interesting clip, some shit that I was low key saying. I had this thought. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was thinking this the minute I first heard it, but I didn't want to say anything. I'm going to be completely honest. I did not want to say anything because I thought this, right? I thought this and I was like, no, that's schizophrenic. Like I'm being crazy. Like I'm being like Pizzagate, like crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm being like, this is some next level psyop shit. But seeing as Fuentes is talking about it and people are starting to give this theory some credence, I mean, the more and more you say it out loud, the more it makes sense. So let me give you guys some background, okay? So if any of you are familiar with the fucking USS Gerald Ford or USS Gerald Ford, that is the aircraft carrier that is currently stationed in the Middle East. It arrives in, it's in Croatia? Holy shit. We were talking about that last night. Anyways, right? This is, let me pull up US Post. So this is the official narrative, okay? The official narrative is that the USS Gerald Ford, which is like our largest ship, dog, I'm not supporting the New York Post. What are you talking about, bro? Anyways, we know USS Ford, God, hold on 1 second. Can I just say, how fucking Indianized is the internet right now? Are you seeing this shit? Are you guys seeing this shit? Before I continue on, I'm sorry, I have to just say this. Are you guys seeing this shit? All right, fuck you, Carrie Brooks 432 with your anime-ass profile. Suck my dick. This ain't your live then. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways. Yeah, right. Anyways, no. The internet is like full like indification, bro. Like full indification. Like this is not, look at this. This is like unusable. Just ads everywhere. Pop up. Oh, what's your, like, dude, I don't even know how to fucking, dude, this shit is like unusable. And this is New York Post. This is like a public fucking news source. Bro, I have ad blocker. That's the fucking craziest part. I have ad blocker. This is the shit that they make that can like get around it, you know? Look at this shit. How the fuck, dog, how the fuck are you supposed to use the internet these days, bro? Dude, look at this shit. How the fuck am I supposed to use this? Okay, let me just get the headline for you guys, okay? Anyways, USS Gerald Ford is our like largest class fucking carrier ship, okay? Like this is a big ass ship, okay? Like the most expensive, most top of the line that our fucking Navy has, okay? That's it. Most expensive one we have. Dog, this is just giving me random shit. Okay, now, why does that matter? Obviously, we stationed it in the Persian Gulf. We sent it in the Red Sea. Or, no, where the fuck did we send it? Not Persian Gulf. I think literally just the Mediterranean. I could be wrong. Anyways, point being, we sent it towards Israel. We sent it towards Israel and Iran, okay? Big ass ship, okay? Most important that we have. Now, all of a sudden, okay? All of a sudden, all of these fucking news sources, all the White House, all the fucking CENTCOM, whatever, all of them start saying, oh, we have to go move it to Greece. We have to go move it to the Balkans for repairs. And everyone was like, what do you mean by that? You need to remove it for repairs. What are you talking about? And they said, oh, there was a kitchen fire and the toilets are clogged. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And like, when this fucking dropped, bro, when this dropped, my first fucking thought was, no way that's real. No fucking way that's real. There's no way. There's no way that that's actually what happened. Like, they so clearly got attacked and the ship got fucked up and they have to go repair it because the ship's fucked up. Like, that was my first thought. But I was like, no, there's no way. There's no fucking way that's like, they would publicize that, right? But a lot of people, they're saying that no, the fucking kitchen blew up and the toilets are clogged. But a lot of influencers, a lot of content creators, a lot of pundits are starting to say, yeah, that's bullshit. That's a lie. And Iran attacked the USS Gerald Ford, got a solid hit on it, and now it needs to be repaired because they hit them with a tactical strike. I believe that. You should see the state of our bear. Okay, yeah, I know that the military can, like, I know that Navy guys can be, like, dirty and messy or whatever. They're men, but, like, dog, dirty enough that you need to fucking station your $13 billion U.S. aircraft carrier? Are you out of your fucking mind? Dude, like, obviously Iran hit the fucking boat. Like, I don't have to tell you that. Iran hit the fucking boat, okay? And they're not telling us because this war is going very, very fucking poorly for the U.S. It's going very bad. It's not good. It's not fucking good. And I talked about this in my fucking video where I talked about the Annan plan. For all of you who've seen it, I talked about this, that basically, like, this war, okay, this hypothetical boots on the ground war, the only way in which we could actually decapitate the Iranian regime, the only way in which you could actually get rid of the Iranian regime is if you send a full multi-year long invasion of Iran. You'd have to. Their positioning is so fucking solid. It's so fucking solid. Dude, it is the, like, demographic situation times 10 of Iraq. So it's the political complications and the demographics and the insurgent groups of Iraq, plus the topography, the fucking multiplayer map of Afghanistan. Like, this is not going to be an easy fucking war, okay? I know that all these MAGA idiots are like, no, well, they're just going to invade the island. They're just going to invade the island. And it's like, dude, you're a fucking goy. You're goy. Let me show you, okay? So everyone's talking about the fucking, what is it? It's, yeah, Karg Island. Yeah, Karg Island. So, not Kish, Karg Island. Okay, so right here, okay? Let's pull this up. Oh, here we go. Here, let's pull this up. Okay. Let's take a look at the map. Look at the little strategy map here, okay? So here we have, right here, we are in the middle of the Persian Gulf, as you can see, for those who don't know. So Kuwait's right there. Fucking, we're on the edge of Iran. We're on the coast. This, for those who don't know, this is the Strait of Hormuz. This right here, okay? This is the Strait of Hormuz. If you've been hearing that word a lot, the Strait of Hormuz, this is it. This is the Strait of Hormuz, okay? That's the Strait of Hormuz. And so as you can see, very fucking narrow. Very fucking narrow. Look at this. This is the pass right here, okay? This is the pass. Because you can't run a boat through here, and you can't run a boat through here. Because I don't know if you guys have ever seen the type of boats that carry oil. They're fucking gigantic, okay? So this is where they have to go through. Okay, boat traffic has to go through here, all right? This is the situation that we're at right now, okay? And so Karg is up here. This little tiny island. Nope. Let's do this. Right next to Bushehr, okay? Little tiny island right here. This is where we're beefing right now, okay? This is the beef. It's a tactical island. Because Karg, as you can see right here, Karg, not a lot of people, but as you can see, this is where oil and shit is going on, is up here, okay? If I pulled up an oil map, you'd see it. So Karg, central point for oil. This is also what we're trying to do is the U.S. military wants to try and take over Karg, the island, okay, and then set up a forward-pointing base. So basically, they want to go in, secure the island, and then set up U.S. military assets. So set up fucking missile interceptors and whatever and barracks and set up a place that the U.S. military can then fly off of our allies over here in fucking Saudi Arabia and Kuwait and all that. We can fly, land on Karg, and then here's Iran, okay? That's what they want. Iran owns Karg, dumbass. It's a Persian word. That's okay. I'm not even going to do all that. It's a Persian word. So that's their island, okay? Now, here's the fucking problem, okay? Iran is well aware of this. And so they have fortified this whole fucking coast. Because if we want to get to them, okay, we have to go across the ocean. So they've laid mines all across the ocean, up here and all across the Strait of Hormuz. So it's mined now. So if we want to get rid of the mines, we have to go through and like demine it, which is going to cost a shit ton of money, okay? Now, if people land at Karg, like they absolutely have soldiers waiting there. They absolutely have soldiers waiting there. Like, without a doubt. Like, the minute this shit started, we made it known that we were going for Karg. I guarantee you they were like, yeah, put, like, everybody on Karg. You ever play Civ? You ever play Civ 6? And you have, like, the little units? They were like, okay, put every fucking unit around Karg. So, we can guarantee that this whole area is armed to the teeth right now. Like, we probably have torpedoes, we have fucking drones, fiber optic drones, all sorts of shit right here. What is this? What did this dumbass comment say? Why is it called the Persian Gulf, brother? How the fuck is your name Muhammad? You don't know why it's called the Persian Gulf, you dumb fuck. How do you not know that? It's because Persia is like the big fucking power in the region. And so, like, the name's old. We've been calling it the Gulf of Persia for fucking ever. Or the Persian Gulf for a long-ass time. It's because here are the Arab countries. They're not that fucking big. And then here's Iran. Iran is gigantic. You dumbass. How the fuck is your name Muhammad and you don't know that? Goy. How do you not know that? Okay, anyways. Double check the ownership of Karg. No, they don't own it. Karg is... No, I'm not under the impression that fiber optic drones can fucking hit Karg Island. I'm under the impression that they probably have people on the fucking island with fiber optic drones. And lining the whole coast. Because to get up there, like, okay. All of this shit is mined. All of it. Basically, what I'm trying to fucking get at, okay, is that if we wanted to land on Karg, that alone, people are going to die. Like, U.S. soldiers are going to die. 1,000%. If they try to land on Karg, okay? That's the first part. That's just the fucking first part, okay? That's number one. Now, the fucking Indian thing. I'm getting rid of the Indian thing. I'm going to just keep laughing at it too much. If you guys are really, if you think it's too busy, I can just, like... No, fuck you. You know what? Fuck you. I'm keeping the anime girl. Anyways, now, again, right? Here's the thing. Now, if we fucking land on Karg somehow... We somehow pull this off and we land on Karg. Yes, exactly. The chat is fucking right. Somehow we're going to have to hold it. Somehow we're going... How does it feel to have a dad that's hotter than you? I mean, hey, I guess I'll get better looking with age. I mean, I look more like my mom anyways. What is this? Why are you texting me? Okay, anyways, sorry. I'm trying to influence the audio. Why would we call it the Arab Gulf? It's the Persian Gulf, you dumb fuck. Goy. Anyways. Of course, no. Of course BB doesn't care about the fucking, of course, it doesn't care about American lives. Duh. Now, basically, right, if we can take the fucking island, we have to hold it. That's already going to be a nightmare, okay? And then, from there, we have to find a fucking way to send people into Iran from the fucking island, okay? And, like, that's not happening. Like, that's not happening because, as you can tell, see, Iran Iran does not border anybody who would let us bring troops into their country. Okay? Maybe. But no, but even then, like, if we tried to go, like, I don't think Turkmenistan would go for it. Obviously, these two are not going to fucking go for it. And so, like, we're kind of cooked. Like, we're not going to be able to get people in that way. And, I mean, Iraq would, like, if we tried it with Iraq, insurgents would just fucking attack them all the way, right? Like, there's absolutely insurgents, especially out here, like, out fucking here in the middle of nowhere. There's absolutely insurgents who would attack. So there's no fucking point in trying to go there, okay? Now, what does this all mean? It basically means, okay, and let me note here, okay? That's Karg. Let me open up Karg, okay? This is the fucking map, okay? Turkmenistan, they're not going to go for it. Afghanistan's not going to go for it. Pakistan's not going to go for it, fucking obviously, okay? So, as you can see, this is the map currently. Turkey would maybe, I doubt it, though. With Erdogan, I fucking doubt it, dude. I don't think Erdogan would let us station troops there. I don't think he would. I mean, they are part of NATO, but, like, dude, I doubt they'd be cool with that. We just made a 20... Well, who are you? I don't know who you are. Who are you? Okay, you have... All right, you have a bunch of followers and shit. Oh, but you don't really get a lot of views. Oh, what are you, like some kind of Jew shell? Is Israel a fascist state breaking down the... Okay, so you're like a Jew shell. Okay, I don't really give a shit what a Jew shell has to say, dude. I don't really care. We just did a video on you. Okay, I don't really give a fuck, dude. Like, what? Actually, you know what? Ones in the chat if you want to see what this Jew shell has to say. Let's see it. Give me ones in the chat. Give me ones in the chat. Ones in the chat if you want to see this dumbass shit. Let's see it. I'm seeing twos. I'm seeing ones. It's a toss-up. It's looking like a toss-up. I don't know. I feel like Iran is a little more important. Like, us going to war with Iran is a little more important than whatever some random ass fucking... What is this? Like, what is this channel? What is this channel? Why do you have such low views? Did you like used to be big and now you're not? Why do you have 200,000 subscribers and no fucking views, dog? What's going on here? Should I skip? I mean, you know what? I'm not going to watch 17 minutes of this, but let's take a look. If the audio's shit, I'm immediately turning it off and making fun of this person. Immediately. Let's take a look.
Hey there, folks. Hope you're doing well today. Today, we wanted to continue looking at the breakout stars on the right.
Dog, it's an AI... Dude, are you fucking kidding me? You came into my fucking chat and bothered me with this? Are you kidding me? Dog. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Really? Oh my god. Dude, I'm not even... Okay. I don't even... It's so... He probably is an Indian. He's probably an Indian. That's probably what it is. He's probably some kind of Indian... I don't know. It's these people. Yeah, it's a Judeo-Hindu. That's pure Judeo-Hindu.
Dark Brendan is Israel's top soldier and elite Mossad asset.
You know, I would, you know, I'll say this. I used to be like, no, that's not that. He wouldn't be because it's too low quality, right? But honestly, the level of Hasbara lately has gotten so bad. Like, they've gotten so fucking bad, and they've just defunded it so much because they're funding all of their money towards politicians that, like, I honestly would not be surprised if the Hasbara office is, like, outsourcing the job to Indians. Like they're just outsourcing the job to Indians. He wrote something. I get it. You're too scared to. Oh, you hold on. So chat, guys. One's in the chat if he's Jewish. Two's in the chat if he's Indian. What are we thinking? One's in the chat if he's Indian. Two's in the chat if he, or sorry, one if he's Jewish, two if he's Indian. What are we? You thinking Indian? Okay, so he would talk. Okay, hold on. Where's his comment? Hold on. hold on. Bro, I get it. You're too scared to hear it. Your ideas don't stand up to scrutiny. It works out. Oh, sir, I make video for India, sir. You make fun of India on Twitter. No good, sir. No good, sir. Israel number one. I love Israel women. The fuck out of my chat, bro, with this bullshit. Like, come on. First off, buddy, you're like fucking 3 months late to that whole scandal, okay, of the photos of me from when I was 18 wearing a woman's costume with my band. You're very fucking late on that scandal. That scandal happened months ago, okay? That's number one. Number two, like, I wish if we were on Rumble, I could be funnier, but it's besides the point. You're one of them, buddy. You're one of them, okay? That's what I'll say, okay? You're one of them. Like, I'm not going to listen to the critiques of either an Indian or a tribesman. I'm not going to listen to that. Now, if you were like an American and you like had something to say that I haven't heard before, I'd be all for it. I'm all for criticism. I love hearing meaningful criticism. I have conversations all the time. But dog, you are Indian. You are possibly Jew. I don't know what you are, but you're definitely not with us. So I'm gonna need you to pack it up. Get the fuck out of my chat. It's cringe, bro. Like, come on. And you won't even use your voice. Bro. You're using a fucking AI drawing of a leopard. Dog. Anyways, what's okay. Okay, anyways, this guy's a fucking loser. Yeah, we need yeah, exactly. Anyways, buddy, Dark Brandon, have a totally joyful day. Okay? You can wrap that one up. Have a totally joyful day, buddy. Anyways. Okay, back to the fucking war report. Okay? So, like I said before, okay, I highly doubt Turkey would let us station troops to then go into Iran. I fucking highly doubt it, okay? Because of all of Erdogan's rhetoric, I don't think he'd go for it. Because, okay, you have to understand, anybody who lets U.S. troops, right, any of these countries that are bordering, any of them that let U.S. troops in is opening themselves up to being attacked by Iran. And Iran's fucking powerful, dude. Like, Iran is really fucking powerful. Like, obviously, we have a stronger military, like, on paper, right? These regional actors are way smaller than Iran. Iran's military, I mean, Turkey's military is pretty strong. It's definitely stronger than Iran, but everybody else, no fucking way. And so the idea, okay, that we are going to be able to station anywhere, no, it's not going to happen. See, when we were doing Iraq, okay, we had all these places we could station at, okay? Turkey was cool with us. We could station with fucking Iraq. Like, we had places to stay, okay? We absolutely do not have that with Iran. We have soured every fucking relationship, okay? No, I know Pakistan has a pretty good military, but I'm saying Iran's like missile... People have called Iran the missile empire. They say they're like a missile empire because the way in which they're able to produce missiles is insane. It's insane. Like, they have stockpiled like millions of missiles. And by the way, that's the millions of missiles that we know about, okay? Because right now, here's what we know is happening, okay? We know that Israel and the United States, we utilize interceptors, okay? That's how we knock down missiles, okay? So missiles come in from Iran, we knock them down with interceptors, okay? Now, why does that matter? It matters because Iran is shooting cheap missiles at us. They're shooting cheap, largely unguided missiles at us, okay? So we're talking a production cost of a couple $100, not even, okay? Right? The average interceptor, which, by the way, an interceptor only can get one missile. So one missile, one interceptor. Iran fires one of their dummy cheap missiles that they have millions of, literally millions of, they fire one of those. No, I know the Shahed missile costs $20,000. I'm saying that's not what they're fucking firing at us, okay? Right now, they're draining our interceptors because interceptors are fucking expensive. Hold on. Yeah, $4 million each. $4 million each, okay? So they're firing like cheap fucking rockets at us so that we lose all of our interceptors. And then all of our shit is gone. They are then going to start launching the actual shit like the Shahed missile. They're going to start launching like good fucking rockets that are guided that can blow up shit, okay? And so basically, right, this is the state of the play. All of this is to say that this war is fucking pointless. Like it's going to make Iraq look like a victory. It's going to make Vietnam look like a victory. Dog. We're cooked. Like this, we're fucking cooked, bro. We're cooked. What's all the bots in the chat today, folks? We got like hella bots in the chat. We have like a crazy, it looking like we have like hella bots in the chat today. That's weird. Exactly. Every time a fucking interceptor gets blown up, that's $4 million. Can you imagine that? And like, again, they're launching like cheap dummy rockets at us. This is what they do, right? Is that they're basically trying to get rid of our current stockpile of interceptors in order to then weaken us and especially weaken Israel. Israel has absolutely been losing. They've absolutely been losing their interceptors. The Iron Dome is like fucking cooked, okay? Everyone knows this. That's why Tel Aviv has been like on fire for the past week, is because they're running out of Iron Dome missiles. They're running out of them. And so, like, not good for them. And by the way, anybody who knows anything about warfare, who knows anything about politics, they are well aware that this is a situation because, again, the only way, I said this fucking weeks ago in my Yannan plan video, the only fucking way that these people are going to get a meaningful war with Iran in which they could even have a fucking snowball's chance in hell to even get anything done.
Do you understand that Iran has destroyed at least...
is if we get boots on the fucking ground, okay? It has to, yes, Iran is objectively winning. Iran is objectively winning. I mean, nothing's really started yet, so there's no like winning, but if this is like a competition, yes, Iran is objectively fucking winning. Yes. We have done nothing. Precision strikes aren't working. Our fucking planes have been shot down. Like, the administration is lying to you. They are fucking lying to you. Yeah, also, Venezuela was easy because we can access it. Like, the ocean wasn't mined, and we're friends with all the countries around it. That's why it was easy for us to do that. Iran is surrounded by either people who don't like us or don't want to deal with us. I'm hearing two different stories. Dog, the story that you're fucking hearing is coming from like Fox News, coming from the White House, okay? Go follow Rerum Novarum. Go follow fucking Middle East Eye, okay? Go get, you know what? I'll pull up some footage. You know what? You assholes don't believe me? Fine. You know what? Hold on. Let me hop on Telegram and find some fucking footage for you. I guarantee you I can find some shit. I wish I could open up Telegram on the computer to show you guys. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Every single one of these bubbles right here is a fucking attack on Israel or the United States. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. It just goes, dude. It just goes. Yes, they're absolutely kicking our ass. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, exactly. I don't want to show war footage, but basically, like, yeah, taking Iran is a fucking stupid idea. It's a stupid, stupid idea. And the only way, there's only two options right now for this war, okay? There's two fucking options. Lock in on this. Two options. Option one, we de-zog. We fucking kick Israel out and we actually have a country and we do the right thing. We actually have a fucking country. We don't just go die for these people for what, the fifth fucking time? And we actually get our fucking shit together. That's option one, okay? Option two is we engage in a multi-year long warfare, full-on fucking invasion of Iran that is going to require thousands upon hundreds of thousands of troops to go to Iran and get fucking killed for Israel yet again. It's not ending in 2 weeks. You're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Goy.
You're a goy. You are a goy. If you actually think that this war is going to end quick, you are a fucking goy. You're a goy. You are a proper fucking shunda goyam, okay? You are a fucking goy, bro. You know what? No, fuck that. You're not even a goy. You're Amalek, brother. You're an Ammonite. You're an Ebonite, bro.
Hate to break your stride. Guy named Sky Jack Morgan said factory farm meat is just as bad as S Island. I'm not sure how to fight his argument, considering the bad treatment it's meant to insult God. Sorry if I'm being dumb.
Well, thank you for the $20. I don't know what the fuck that means. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? What? Dog, what are we talking about? Hate to break your stride. Guy named Sky is this code? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, to be honest with you. Yeah, dude, there's Israel bots in here, actually trying to convince people. Dog, this is so funny.
Trump is a clown and everyone who supports this war is a clown. Who's it benefit? Not America. Speak the truth, brother.
You're absolutely fucking right. You're absolutely right. Exactly. Because let me fucking remind you people of something, okay? Let me remind you of something. When all this shit kicked off, when I say all this shit, I mean fucking MAGA, okay? 2016. I don't know. I wanted to bring that up last week. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, though, for the $10.
I wanted to bring that euro last week. Ignore me.
All good. Anyways, sorry, Abdo, I still have to talk to you first before I make you mod. But anyways, listen. So, obviously, right? Let's look at the circumstance, okay? When MAGA started, the actual MAGA movement, end of 2015, start of 2016, that whole fucking time, the campaign season, all that, okay? What was the central fucking thing? What was it? The central fucking thing. It was literally the whole fucking catalyst behind the MAGA movement. The Iraq war, the global war on terror, more specifically the fucking Iraq war. That was the number one thing. Was because ever since Reagan.
1 Corinthians 13.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. God bless. I think I know 2 Corinthians 14. Which one's 1 Corinthians? Hold on, let me look that up. 1 Corinthians 13. Which one is that? Okay. All right. Sorry, hold on a second. If I speak in the tongues of men or of angels, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have faith that can move mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. Very true. Very true. We're not going to read the whole. We're going to read the whole chapter right now. I try not. Again, I'm not like a faith YouTuber, but thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, bro. Very true. Okay, base. Anyways, Anyways, point is this, right? Sorry, I'm looking at the chat. Okay, here's the situation, okay? When MAGA first kicked off, the entire fucking thing was Iraq war. Because ever since Reagan, Reagan happens, neoconservatism forms, okay? In like a meaningful way. Neoconservatism joins our government, yada, yada, yada. It like really comes into play. And everybody loves neoconservatism for years, for decades. And then, okay, fucking then. And by the way, there's also when neoliberalism forms because neoconservatism is so fucking popular that even the liberals want in on it. Okay? So neoconservatism, neoliberalism, they are the dominant force of the fucking government. And it is those two working in tandem, the neoliberals and the neoconservatives, that took us to fucking war in the Middle East, in Iraq, on behalf of Israel. We know that, okay? That's been fucking established. Great. Trump runs. And I don't know if you guys are too young. I don't know if you guys remember. The whole fucking thing behind MAGA was no more forever war, that the Iraq war was a failure, that the neocons were a failure, that all this shit was a failure. And Trump was going to come in and be the anti-war president. He was going to be the based outsider who was anti-war and yada, yada, yada. Folks, that was a lie. That was a lie. It was total bullshit. It was a fucking lie. Okay, we were lied to. And granted, I didn't vote for this shit. I don't vote, and I wasn't a Trump supporter at the time. I never was, but I wasn't a Trump supporter then for sure, as you've all seen. Now, again, okay? Again. Anybody who tells you that this is not going to be a gigantic fucking war. Oh.
Has Trump done anything to fix our massive manufacturing issues, or are we still outsourcing all that to others? Aren't our stockpiles of missiles damn near depleted?
That's what I'm saying. Well, okay, no, our stockpile of interceptors are nearly depleted. So we have missiles, obviously, it's interceptors. That's what we care about. Because Iran is shooting down missiles and stuff. So, like, we want to shoot down Iranian missiles as they're coming at our bases, right? Because we have bases all... Let me hold on. I'll show you guys a photo, okay? So, let me take a look, okay? There's a map of it. I can pull it up for you directly, okay? So, if we look at a fucking... Okay. These are our bases surrounding Iran. As you can see, they're all in the Persian Gulf, and they're all in Middle Eastern countries, okay? Every single one has been attacked. Several have been put out of commission. I think it was Dhafra. Dhafra got put out of commission. So they're cooked. Ajit Singh says, Israel heart, that's so funny. Bro, we have an actual fucking, we have a Dalit in chat right now. We have an actual, Dalit untouchable in chat right now, bro. Pure Dalit right now, bro. That's crazy. Oh, thank you, Abdo. Thank you.
Hey, boss man, I was sleeping.
No, next streamed, Abdo, we're gonna make you a mod. I have to approve with the other guy first. Yeah, we have an actual full support Google Play card motherfucker in chat right now, bro. That is crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, okay. Back to the fucking map, okay? This is the situation, okay? These are our bases. Iran has attacked a bunch of them, put a couple out of commission. That's a huge fucking problem, okay? I shot open and darted here, right on. But so we're fucking cooked, okay? There is literally no way that we, oh shit.
One last point. What's the point of Trump allying with PayPal Mafia if we are still behind on drone technology?
No. They're not allying. They paid him. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. No, they're not allying with him. They paid him. You have to understand, they paid him. There's a big difference between an alliance and then someone paying you to do some shit. So they paid him. They paid him, basically.
Yeah, I believe they're bullshit at 17 and
No,
ended up in
shot.
Afghanistan 4 times. My dad ended up in Ramadi and Fallujah in '04 and '05.
Oh.
The things this admin is doing reminds me of what Bush was doing. Exact.
Oh man. That sucks, man. And God bless you and thank you for your service. And I mean that. Like obviously I'm a very anti-war channel. Obviously I'm a very anti all of these wars. Let me make it known though, I'm not anti-soldier. Most of my family's veterans, and like, you know, I have nothing but love for troops, because all these troops, man, like I remember, okay, I was little, but I remember, like, you know, you have to understand, okay, we talk about the Iraq war and the Iran war. Like, we're very blessed now to have the internet, so we can hear dissenting opinions. But like back then, like you didn't hear this shit. Back then, like the heads on the TV, people trusted. Like when the pundit came out in his little suit with his little tie and said, hello there, Goyam. Hello there, America. We need to send all of you to die in Iraq. Like, there was no other dissenting opinions.
Those bases may as well be bouncy castles from the perspective of a warship. Call me cattle all you like. I don't see how Iran keeps this up.
You're coping. I'm sorry, bro. You're coping. Dude, like, listen, I'm not saying that I'm not saying Iran's going to go invade these castles. I'm not saying that. But castles, these bases, right? I'm not saying Iran's going to go invade these bases, but I am saying that, like, basically, I'm trying to point out that we're not going to be able to mass mobilize troops very quickly. That's what I'm saying. So we're not going to be able to go send the troops and all of a sudden 100,000 fucking troops of all the branches, the fucking space forces there. Like, we're not going to be able to do that. Okay. It's not going to happen. Okay. We are going to have to like do this very slowly and with a lot of people. No, I know there was internet in 2001, but I'm saying like this thing was not around. Like, you got your news back then from the television and you paid for fucking cable. Actually, it was before cable. So TV was free if you just owned a TV. So you owned a TV and the fucking government beamed the fucking goy propaganda into your fucking face. And that was how you got your news. And so it's understandable that like people in America who didn't know fucking anything, couldn't even tell you where Israel is on a map, believed that shit. It's understandable. But now where we are, now we have dissenting opinions. And it's a great thing. And this is why I do what I do. But again, the point is this. Yes, all of the language is reminiscent of Iraq. Because let's be fucking clear here. This shit would be like a third Iraq war. But no Kardashian, no BBL. Way fucking worse, guys. Like, this is going to be the backdrop of the next, like, 10 years. The next 10 years is going to be this. Because let me fucking note, we still haven't pulled all of our troops out of Iraq. I don't know if you guys know that. Like, we're still doing security there. So, like, one could argue that, like, the Iraq war never even ended. Okay? It's like the Korean War. Okay? But for all intents and purposes, it ended. Okay? And, like, this is where we're going to be at. Is we're going to have to arm groups in the region. We're going to have to fucking work with regional players and send in troops and do a whole fucking Vietnam quagmire style war. And I am fucking terrified that this war would be our Soviet-Afghan war.
Have you seen Choose Your Own Head's vid on the situation?
I have not. I've heard. I know who she is. I know all the memes about her. I know her. I see her on Twitter all the time. I have not watched it. I don't watch her, but I maybe I should. Let me know if I should. But what are your thoughts on the Austrian painter? I think people have a radical misunderstanding of who that guy was. I have a very historical opinion on him. I don't think he was evil incarnate, but I also don't think he was a prophetic human savior who was gonna save the world. Okay, I think he was a historical leader with an ideology, who was like in a very specific historical context, just like every other leader. But Anyways. One says US will beg money from India. From Ajit Singh. Ajit Singh. Oh my God. What's on your channel? Let's see. Hold on. Let's go to your channel. Ajit Singh. His profile picture is literally just the Indian flag. That's awesome. This is like a proper Hindutva, like, dumbass. Anyways. Yeah, exactly. You got... Oh, shit.
Thanks again for the streams and history lessons. Feels like I'm getting my PhD in racism.
Thank you, bro. God bless for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah, honestly, that's kind of what it is. Yeah, it's a PhD. I take a British approach, okay? I take a British approach to the world, which is a very colonial approach, is that we're going to conquer the world. We are the superior civilization, but I like to learn about the underlings. You know what I mean? I like to learn about the Hindustanis. I like to learn about the Mohammedans, you know? Very Lawrence of Arabia. That's my perspective on the world. But listen, okay? You're going to hear a lot of dissenting voices and dissenting narratives surrounding this because media has been so diversified. So like that one commenter said, okay? Back in the day, during the first Iraq wars, plural, okay? During all that, Global War on Terror, okay? You got all your fucking news from the news, which we know now was owned by the same fucking people, okay? Rupert Murdoch basically owned all of it. And if it wasn't Rupert Murdoch, it was some other Israel-aligned actor, okay? So there was one narrative. And you got the left-wing side of it, left wing, and the right-wing side of it, right wing, okay? And that was what you got. And you had different opinions on it. You'd have fucking Bill Maher go, well, this shit's fucked up, man, and blah, blah, blah. And you'd have someone else go, no, this is great. However, at the end of the day, all the facts, very liberal with that word, facts, all the shit that people were operating off of, information, was all the fucking same. Now there's a diversity of voices, okay? So you are going to get a diversity of opinion and information, okay? Now, let's make all of this very... Is Dark Brandon still in the chat? Bro, give it a rest, dog. Give it a rest, bro. Anyways, bro. Why does your chat smell like curry? I sent Nick a super chat about, and he totally What? What do you mean? What a super chat about what? About who? About me? Because when I sent Nick a super chat, he was mad at me. Granted, was it a stupid super chat that I sent? Yes. Okay, I can admit it. It was a stupid super chat on my part. But, well, no, okay, let him answer, dog. Abdo, you're not him. Stop doing that. Anyways, yeah, PhD in pissing off, really. Okay, anyways.
Do you think you'd ever collab with Jay Dyer? Maybe you could talk geopolitics, it would be peak.
What the fuck is SEC? What? What the fuck is SEC? What? Swedish krona? What the fuck? What? Wait, what the fuck? Why? What? Dog, what the fuck? Why the fuck are you sending me Swedish money? Dog, okay, I guess I have shooters out in Sweden. Bro, if I was in Sweden, I wouldn't be watching this shit. I wouldn't give a fuck. Well, actually, okay, Sweden does have a migration problem, so I would care about politics. But like Israel, dog, I'd be like, that's not our fucking problem. Do you like
cruise missiles? Do you like flight/train simulation games?
Am I losing my fucking mind here? Guys, am I losing my mind? Please let me know. Am I losing my fucking mind? Okay. What are you talking about? Do I like cruise missiles? No, I'm impartial to them. Okay. Do I like flight? I do like train games. I play fucking one of my favorite it's not a train game. It's not like a proper like true to form train game, but I do play this game. You guys ever played this? Oh, I love this game. Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. This game fucking rules. Oh, okay, thank you. No message. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. This game fucking rules. If you're into like this kind of shit, this game is fucking awesome. I love this game. This game, Manor Lords, they're great. These are great games. Anyways, that's all besides the point. My favorite cruise is in fact not a miss. Yeah, I'm more impartial to Tom. Anyways, okay, hold on one second, folks. I need to go grab my water and turn on my fucking AC because you guys are getting me heated. Oh shit.
I still remember being taken out of class during Sept 11 and shown the footage. The following months of propaganda was next level back then. They are clearly planning another event like that soon.
Thank you for the super chat, bro. Well, here's the problem though, is that like, here's the dilemma for Israel is that like, if we were still living in that age, we would have already had a fucking false flag. We would have had a false flag on October 7th. We would have had it 10 years ago, okay? But we don't live in that world anymore. And so the problem is, like, if they tried to do that, what would be the first thing everyone says? What would be the first thing everyone says? Dog, it could be a legitimate attack. Like, Iran could legitimately blow up something in the U.S. And we would all...
It's fun for us Scandies to watch how Americans hate on everyone that doesn't agree with them, and then complain when they don't listen to them back.
Okay, we're not American though, dog. Like, okay, not we're. I'm American, but like the we're you're referring to, the American you're referring to, is like the government, which is just Israel. Like, our government's just Israel. I keep telling people this, like, bro, we are a fucking occupied country. So like, the government doesn't fucking represent us. It doesn't. We're like, we the fucking people, we are America. The government has fuck all to do with literally any of us. Literally none of us are represented by the government. None of us. Obama is the best president of your lifetime and you're going to like it. No, I mean, listen, bro, like I mean, okay. I don't like Obama. The legacy of Obama is difficult, okay? Because Obama's first term was shit, okay? Obama was shit, and he did a bunch of bullshit and whatever. However, his second term. What is SAR?
Take SAR, rolling on the floor laughing emoji. How do you know and speak Arabic so well?
Saudi Riyals? You're from Saudi? Dog, if you're from Saudi, send way more money. What are you talking about? Why, $20?
Wait for Candace to catch Charlie's Kriller so she can investigate more topics like math.
Oh wait, no, it's $20 in Saudi, which is what? Oh, it's $5 US. Fuck you, man. If you're from Saudi, dog, if you're from Saudi, drop like a quick band. What are you talking about? Why are you giving me? You're from fucking Saudi. You're not dropping me a band, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Hit me with a band. If you're from Saudi, I know you got oil money, dog. I know shit's a little tough over there right now, but like, dog, hit me with a fucking band, bro. Like, wire me a band, twin. Like, what are you talking about? Okay, no, someone else sent the... Thank you for the super chat, though. Another super chat. Thank you, bro. I can't wait for Candace to catch Charlie Kirk's killer so she can investigate topics like Macron and the war. Dude, Candace Owens. I like Candace, bro. I'm going to say it. I've said this before, man. I like Candace Owens. I kind of like, I think she's fucking crazy, but...
We're in an authoritarian black hole. Every movement draws us ever closer to the center.
But I like, well, hold on, I like authoritarianism. But wait, I like authoritarianism, guys. Like, I enjoy that.
The Boyum have gone insane. When Big Yahoo is alive, they say he died.
Yeah, I agree.
When
I
he
agree.
dies,
The
they
whole,
say he
yeah,
has
no, I
retired in
agree. The
Argentina.
whole him being dead thing, like everyone being like, oh my God, he's dead. Oh my God, that was such bullshit. Wait, someone says they're mogging Doyle? People are mogging Doyle? Hold on. My book sponsor just texted me and told me to go start some shit on Twitter. What's happening? What? What happened? I'm not seeing nothing. Was it on Jack's page? Oh, that's so fucking funny. No, my God. Oh, that's brutal. Dog. Dude, that's fucking crazy. Yo.
Hi, new watcher and reformed MAGA man here. Keep it up. I voted for Trump to fix America, not to send us to die in the desert for the tribe while selling us out. I still don't like Iran though XD.
No, I mean, I don't either. I mean, let me make it clear about Iran, right? And thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it, boss. But no, let me make it clear about Iran. Like, no one, like, I'm not a Shia Muslim. Like I'm not like, oh yeah, glory to Iran and the martyrs. And I'm not a Shia Muslim, okay? I'm a Christian. I'm not a fucking 12er Imam Shia Muslim. You know, I'm not pro-Iran, but like, I don't give a fuck what Iran does. Like, ideally, we would live in a world where Iran is all the way over there because they are thousands upon thousands of miles away from us. So ideally, we live in a world where Iran is over there doing whatever the fuck Iran gets up to, okay? They're whatever the fuck they want. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. And like, they can treat their women well. They can treat them poorly. They can fucking shoot people. They can hug all their citizens. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because I'm American. I give a fuck about America, okay? The only Persian I give a fuck about is the rug underneath my fucking feet. That's all I fucking care about. I don't give a fuck about what's going on in Tehran, okay? Ideally. However, because of Israel, because of globalism, because of internationalism, because these people own our fucking foreign policy and our military, now I, Johnny fucking America, have to give a shit about Iran. And I don't want to. I don't want to know about Iran. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about Iran. Like, dog, I don't give a fuck. And yet I have to. Because because of Israel. This is the fucking problem, okay? So, that's the state of the play. That's what it is to be an American in fucking 2026, is you have to give a fuck about everybody else because fucking Israel they're internationalists in our government acting as cosmopolitans, which make us go and fucking invade the world. Anyways. Yeah, but that's okay, but King Mega says, I don't even know where or what Iran is. Average American. Yeah, that's the ideal. Like, I hate when people say shit like that. They're like, oh, well, Americans don't even know where fucking Syria is on a map. Good. Why do they need to know? Why? Why the fuck would they need to know that? I don't give a fuck. Why the fuck? Why? Like, the fact that I live in a world where a guy in New Jersey on YouTube has to know where Damascus is, the fact that I have to know that is a fucking problem. That's an issue. That means something went wrong. Somewhere in between, let freedom ring, all men are created equal, okay, and make America great again, something happened. Something got fucked up, and now I have to know where Syria is, and I have to know what Persians are, and I have to know where Isfahan is, and fucking Karg Island. I'm gonna go grab some water. Give me a quick second. Here you go. Actually, you know what? No. If we're doing Iran, you know what? I need to grab some water, but in the meantime, here's what we're gonna do. Ready? I'm going to send you guys off with this. Don't look at my fucking YouTube recommendations. I'd be watching the most random shit. Where's a good Shia rave? This looks solid.
قالبي كل غالب أنا الذي سمتني أمي حيدرا آتیش بلند شد سوار دلدل شد امیر المؤمنین زد تو دل آتیش سلمان میگه صدا میشنیدیم زعفر جنی صدا میزد الامان الامان امان بده یا علی الامان الامان میگه صدا امیر المؤمنین اومد لا امان لکم لا امان لکم امان نداد امیر المؤمنین علیون حلق علیون حلق علیون حلق علیون حلق علی 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 علی
Okay, all right, we're back. Folks, we're back in action. Okay. I would go to the Shia rave. I literally had this conversation the other day. I was like, yo, I would go to the Shia rave for fucking sure. Like, you don't even got to ask me that, bro. I'm at the Shia rave. Say less. Okay. Sorry, it's getting fucking... Oh, I meant to do that. Hold on. It's getting fucking hot in my studio, dude. Hold on. Oh, come on. I have this... Let me tell you something, okay? My fucking landlords are Hasids. You know, like the Chabad people? Like from the video I made? The fucking Chabad people? They own the fucking building. They own all the buildings in my city. And so, like, I've never met them. But, dude, they fucking, like, all their shit doesn't fucking work. The AC, everything doesn't fucking work. All right, hold on. I got to go turn off my other AC for this to work. So back to the Shia rave. Okay, all right, enough Shia rave. Okay, enough Shia rave. All right, let me put that away. Okay, folks, we are back. It is Shabbat right now. It is Shabbat. That's, you know what? That's why they're sending Indians. It all makes sense. The reason there's so many Indian bots coming for me is because it's Shabbos. So the Jews aren't on their phones. So they're not coming after me. That makes perfect fucking sense. Now I get it. They like told them a day before, like, hey, it's going to be Shabbos. Like, we need you to go fuck with Vrillium. And so they sick their Indians on me. So they can't be doing that because it's work. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, hold on. Where the fuck are my seshes? I keep calling them Zins. I have to stop calling them that. I have to call them Seshes because I'm starting a sponsorship with them soon. Not yet. Don't fucking buy them yet. Wait until good old Vrillium here has his code so I can make money. But after that, buy them. But not yet. Don't buy them yet. I gotta get the money first. Anyways. But yeah, they have started a lot of wars around Purim. They have. Mostly because Purim is about war. And they celebrate. I actually might do a video on it on Monday. I might do a video about what Purim actually is and the controversies around it and the costumes. You ever seen their costumes? Their costumes are like wildly offensive. Like, hold on. If you look up the costumes that they wear, it's their Halloween, right? But it has a little more of a significance to it. Because no, these are like stock costumes. They have some like in like the Hasidic community, blackface is like incredibly common. Like a lot of them wear blackface, like a lot. Yeah, they dress up as like the IDF. It's a little crazy. But this is pure. Oh my God. Anyways. Well, no, not everyone is Amalek to them. Let's make that very clear. Amalek's a very specific thing. Amalek is, Europe and Rome and Christianity. And they use Amalek as an epithet, and they say whoever their enemy is Amalek. They go, oh, Iran's Amalek, Palestine, whatever. The actual biblical Amalek to them is Christendom. It's Europe. It's white people. That's the actual Amalek. But that's a whole other video. Anyways, point being, guys, okay? Let's get back to the Situation Room here, okay? Now, like I was saying. Also, let's just return to this one more time. Yeah. Dude, the fucking hype mog is crazy. That's so fucking funny, bro. Look at this shit. Oh, that's beautiful. Big shout out to Jack, bro. Jack's the homie. Jack he's an influencer himself, which you should follow him, Jack of all trades. He's very funny. He's not, I wouldn't say funny, because he's like an educator. Like he does like educational content. But he owns, oh shit.
What do you think of the whole evangelical / dispensationalism stuff? Grew up in Europe.
I'll get into that after this. I'll get into that. I actually wanted to do a whole video on that, but I'll talk about it a little bit. So, oh shit, what the fuck? Sorry, hold on. So Jack is the co-owner. If you guys are actually, what? This is a perfect fucking time. Now that we're talking about Jack of all trades, it might be a perfect time to talk about the company that he co-owns. I don't know if you guys know about this company, but it's actually a small company called, oh, that's not their ad. Oh, because he fucking put the wrong ad. He co-owns Underground Canon, your #1 spot for banned, controversial, taboo, Western literature. Everything from the Odyssey to the books from the painter. Get yourself your controversial books at fucking undergroundcanon.com. They got everything. They got fucking right-wing books. There's no cover on this because you know exactly what it is. They've got fucking, they got the left-wing books too. They have Mao's Little Red Book, all that shit. Very interesting website. Go check them out, undergroundcanon.com. Great people, great company. They sponsor my long-form videos, and I sometimes shout them out on the stream. Jack himself is a content creator. Very funny. Love him. He's great. He's a good dude. We filmed some stuff together, but it didn't look very good because I'm not very good at filming two people at once. So it never got made into full episode. But one of these days when I get good at that, we'll be sure to do that. But anyways, I think even the U.S. military would reject my chud ass. They absolutely would reject me. I am of service to fucking no one in the military, dude. I would absolutely be rejected by the military. They'd be like, do one pull-up, and I'm like, dog, like, I don't know about all that. Like, I don't know about all that, brother. Like, I think I'd have a better time joining the Iranian military as like a drone operator or a suicide vest bomber. Anyways, let's get back to the Situation Room here. So again, like I said, all of this is going to require that the United States engages in an Iraq-style war. All of it is going to require that. It has to. It literally has to. There is no feasible or fucking, like, it's just not fucking possible for us to go and, like, fight these people in the same way that we fought Hezbollah. Or the same way, I guess, Israel fought Hezbollah, which was with missiles and with bombing, Lebanon. and doing like very limited ground incursions. We can't do that in Iran. Iran is gigantic. It's very mountainous. Again, we don't have an access point. The one fucking access point that we're targeting, Karg Island, this tiny ass island, we can't even fucking get to it. So it's not going to happen. And so the only way we can make this shit happen is with a gigantic fucking protracted war. And by the way, that would not be popular with the American people at fucking all. And so you may be asking yourself, okay, why is Israel doing this then? Because we all know, okay, this is not organic. We all know that Israel is getting their war. Even Rubio said it out loud because Rubio is trying to save face, and Rubio is trying to like save face to maybe get elected. And so he said, Israel forced our hand. Okay. He said that. So now how does this all tie together? Clearly this is a fucking artificial thing. Like clearly Israel wants us to do this. The United States does not have a meaningful beef with Iran. It is specifically for Israel. Everyone knows that. I don't even think the fucking admin is trying to avoid it at this point. But it begs the question, why? Why? Why are we doing it? Why? It's a fucking suicide mission. Why are we doing it? Very simple. I've spoke about this before in my Yannan plan video, okay? If you watch that video, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, which is the fact that if Israel can pull this shit off, if they can end Iran, what is going on?
You'd do great harm and get people hurt if given power. They will likely give you a supervisor role. You'll be sending.
Is that what is that? What's that from? Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. But no, so okay, right? Let's also be clear. Most of our fucking military right now, let's be clear, like a good portion of our military right now are like kids who signed up after the global war on terror ended, who were like stationed wherever in the world thinking, oh, I'll just do this. I'll get my benefits and shit. Okay. Like these, like at least in the Iraq war, right? And I remember this, and people talk about this all the time. Any vets in chat can probably vouch for this. Okay. When the Iraq war happened, all the young guys who signed up for the military to go fight in Iraq, they were fucking wound up on like piss and vinegar. They were like, yes, we fucking love America. They attacked us. We are going to stop the fucking terrorists, yada, yada, yada. That whole fucking line of bullshit. Okay. All that. And so like the troops were enthusiastic to go over there and go do this. The troops were enthusiastic. They were like, fuck yeah. Obviously we know what happened. Now, current day, no one is hyped about this. No one is excited. No one's excited because I don't know if you guys know this. Not a lot of Jews in our military. Not a lot of Jews in our military. Okay? That's kind of their thing, is that they send our military places, but they're not in our military. Okay? So our military is all like cornbread fucking goyim. It's all us. Okay? It's all fucking Gentile Americans. Okay? So that kind of poses a fucking problem. Like, most people are not going to be hyped to go and fight against Iran. Like, they're not. Because everyone knows it's bullshit. But Israel doesn't care. And by the way, I made a tweet about this today, and I'm going to speak on it a little bit. I made a tweet about this literally today. Literally, like, earlier, I think like 3 a.m. And by the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter @VrilliamLive, be sure to give it a follow. Very funny. Very good Twitter. Get to know me a little more. Get to know more of my thoughts as they come up. I have many of them. If you want to take a look, @VrilliamLive, be sure to follow. Now, I tweeted about this yesterday. Hold on. No, not that one. Where was it? God, my tweets are so fucking funny, dude. Hold on. Where was it? God, Twitter is so broken these days, dude. It just breaks my fucking browser to use it. Look at this shit. Oh my God. Okay. Brother. Okay. All right. That's great. There we go. Okay. I tweeted it yesterday. Hold on. Damn, I be fucking tweeting, bro. I be fucking tweeting, bro. I need to like stop. Oh my goodness. Here we go. This one. Here we go. This did 62.5. That's crazy. So this is true. And I can back this up. This is fucking true, okay? Wait, why is my text chat looking like that? That's so weird. Why is it doing that? That's bizarre. Anyways, okay, look at the fucking, we got this right here, okay? I know Gentiles in NYC politics. All of them say that they are ravenous right now. A level of mask-off, paranoid, bloodlust, religious psychosis they've never seen. They openly talk about how much they hate the Goyim for not fighting Iran enthusiastically. They're terrified. That's fucking true. That's true. That's literally fucking true, okay? So you guys obviously know, if you remember Slapgate. Remember Slapgate when that whole fucking thing happened? Remember that whole... Not a good time. You remember that? So I'm very well connected with Manhattan political people. Just by virtue of, like I said, my family's all attorneys, and I do a lot of stuff with the Young Republicans. So I know a lot of people in New York City politics, basically. And obviously, New York City politics is an extension of DC politics, which is just the grander US politics. Okay? We all know that. And so I can tell you this first fucking hand. Now my AC's getting cold. Now I gotta put this back on. Now the AC's getting cold up in here, bro. Anyways, I know fucking firsthand, okay? I know these people firsthand. And so I can tell you definitively that yes, basically all of New York City politics has been broken down into Americans and them. Also, why the fuck? You guys ever you're trying to put on a fucking jacket in a chair and then it's just giving you bullshit? You ever have that? That's so annoying, bro. Okay, anyways. Okay, so here's the situation, right? Here's what's going on. So everyone who works in New York City politics knows that basically right now, it's Jews versus Americans. Who's texting me? Oh, fuck you. Get a better mic. Oh my God. Yo, speaking of New York City politics, one of my friends is texting me right now. I guess he's watching the live. He says, get a better mic, N-word. That's so funny. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Anyways, okay. So I guess it's because I've been moving around on my mic. Okay, so Hindutva says, stop anti-Semitism and support Israel. You heard it here first, folks. We're doing that. You know what? You're absolutely right, Mr. Hindutva. Proud Indian Hindutva. You are absolutely fucking right. Guys, cut the anti-Semitism. We all need to support Israel. No. So everybody knows if you know anybody, especially Orthodox, Chabad Jews, because those are the ones who get involved in politics. Modern Orthodox or Chabad Jews, they get involved in New York City politics. The rest don't.
Love from Iceland. Iceland emoji.
Damn, y'all got internet out there? I didn't know that. Thank you, bro. How much is ISK? This is I thought you guys were on the euro. I didn't know you guys had your own currency. What is that? $7.50. Okay, $6. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. God bless you, bro. What is, yeah, I guess, okay, they have their own krona. I don't even know. Anyways, listen. Point is this, okay, guys? I mean, I like Bjork, so, God bless. Anyways, here's the situation, okay? And so in New York, right? In New York, all these guys are in politics, okay? You can meet them. And I've met them. I've met them at these events and shit. You can see them. I mean, they don't exactly blend in. I mean, they're wearing the fucking kippah. They don't really blend in well. And so everyone I know, obviously they don't want to be around me, okay? They don't want to be around me. They don't want to be around my fucking politics, obviously, okay? And so people keep a lot of that shit away from me, okay? Now, I talk to the Gentiles who know them, though. I talk to those people, and all of them agree that, you can't even talk to these people anymore. That it used to be, okay, they're a little crazy, they're Zionists, whatever, they're just very pro-Israel. They take everything back to is this good for Israel? Is this bad for Israel? Et cetera, right? That's a thing, okay? Now, they're full on JDL, Meyer Kahana, I hate the Goyim. Like, they are at full on, like, Meyer Kahana. Like, how dare these people not enthusiastically fight this war against Iran? Like, they're fucking pissed. They're pissed because they know, like, Israel's never going to fight this war. Israel absolutely could not fight a ground war with Iran. Something that Israel has known for decades, like decades at this point. They've known that they can't fight Iran in a ground war. They don't have the capability. And the United States hardly has the capability because the fucking Iran, okay, is, like I said before, really, really hard to deal with. It is very mountainous. It is very fucking big. It's a lot of people. They have a lot of missiles, and they're allied loosely with, like, Russia and some of our biggest fucking detractors. So, not a pretty situation. And so Israel is not going to fucking fight these people, okay? They're not. They need us to do it, okay? Yeah, I know my face is twitching. I have Tourette's. Oh my God. Where's the text? I have to do this like once a stream. Every fucking time with you people. Okay, anyways. Back to the... Okay, you guys are funny. Okay. Back to the situation at hand. So, again, like, shit's not looking good, man. That's all I can really say is that if we are actually going to achieve anything here, which, like, we're not, if we are, it's going to require that we take on, like, a full-on fucking war. With a capital W, okay? Proper fucking war, dude. And, like, we can't do that, dude. We can't do that. We're not fucking, like, we can't do it, dude. Am I related to Ethan Klein? No. That's crazy. I talked about him in my Chabad video.
To be fair, Israel brought that type of hatred on themselves. If they were even really concerned with optics, they would have avoided it, but they're so blatant nowadays. XD.
Yo, what y'all know about this? This shit, like Pedialyte, yo, should have me feeling elevated. Anyways. No, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. No, you're absolutely right. So basically, right, people have asked this before, and I talk about it in my videos, in a couple different videos, right? Why is Israel being so brazen? Why are they, like, just out of fucking, like, they're very brazen these days. Oh, shit.
The Icelandic right is actually fighting the government and the left because the left want to join the EU, and that would literally destroy the fishing industry and all the farmers.
Wow.
So I love seeing people hating the EU.
I didn't know that. Right on. Hey, man, right on. God bless, you know? I mean, God bless the fight. Like, I hope you guys win, assuming you're on the right, you know? I like farmers and stuff. I've wanted to go. I've wanted to visit it. But, hold on a second. I brought actual water in here, too. Anyway, so listen. Here's the fucking situation, okay? Right? I've talked about this before. Why is Israel so brazen? Why are they so, like, brazen and just, like, fighting? Like, they, you know, in years past, obviously Israel, like, you know, we all know, okay, with the government and the way in which they control foreign policy, okay? We know that. And we know the way in which they control certain media narratives, okay? However, it was always very subtle, okay? And we know this. It wasn't very, like, they were not going crazy, like, yeah, you'd get, like, the politicians, and they'd be like, oh, it's our greatest ally. But largely, it defended itself. And Hasbara was very, very simple. It wasn't very, like, in your face, wasn't crazy. They weren't moving crazy in our government. And when we fought wars for them, they gave us other pretenses. They were like, oh, we're actually fighting this war for yada, yada, yada. We're fighting this war because X, Y, Z, okay? And that was the circumstance for a long time. But they've become so brazen. Why? It's because we are, or not we, I guess they are, like, fucking inches away from the finish line. What do I mean by that? I mean that they basically are currently, let's look at the situation from their perspective, okay? If they can become, oh shit.
It's good to see you hydrating. We may disagree on politics, but I think we can agree on that.
Yeah. Dude, you gotta be fucking careful, dude. That's crazy, dude. Everyone give it up for, everyone give it up for Jim Sexton. One moment here. Everyone give it up for Jim Sexton. That's crazy. Thank you, Dad. I appreciate that. That's crazy, dude. That's a brand risk. Love you too, Dad. Yeah, he instantly comes in, instantly takes #1 chatter position. That's fucking crazy. Dude, okay. Wow. Okay, folks. Oh, shit.
They're so brazen that they have the Samson option.
You know, okay, hold on. A lot's happening right now. Hold on. Okay, first, thank you, Dad. I appreciate that. Love you. I'll call you tomorrow, Sunday, and we'll catch up on all that. To answer your question, Mr. Super Chatter, thank you for the Super Chat. I appreciate that. Now, yes, Jim does mog me. I've said this before. Don't worry, chat. Anyways, when it comes to the Samson option, there have been questions about that, about if they actually have the nukes. Because we have to remember, okay, the nuclear missiles that Israel claims to have and also doesn't claim to have, these are Schrodinger's nukes, okay? What do I mean by that? So officially, they don't have nukes. Officially, according to the UN, they don't have nukes, okay? Now, according to some intelligence reports, they have nukes. And we know that they stole our nukes. We know that. However,
another 100 shekels to Israel.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. No, so we know they stole nukes. So we know they have nukes. The question is, how real is the Samson option doctrine? Would they do it? I think maybe. I don't know, though, because you have to understand, right? If the Samson option happens, that's everybody. Like, if they actually nuked all of the Middle East, like they actually blew up the entirety of the Middle East, that would, that's all of them. Because, by the way, that affects them in America, too. Like, all of their fucking guys in America, everyone feels that. Everyone feels that from fucking all the way in Tel Aviv to here. So I don't know if they do it. I think it's a bluff. I don't think they would actually do it. I think they put out that fucking memo and were like, we would do it to scare U.S. foreign policymakers into listening to them. And that's led us to where we are today. Now, let's be clear again about the circumstance. If they are able to take out Iran, which is, like I said, that is the only contesting regional power. If you watched my video on the Annan plan, which many of you did, thank you. If you watch the video on the Annan plan, you'd know that Iran, there used to be a ton all around them contesting powers. You had Nasser's Egypt. You had fucking Saddam's Iraq. You had Gaddafi's Libya. All these different places. You had Nasser's kind of Kuwait. It's basically a bunch of fucking, a bunch of actual, autocratic, fucking largely socialist or, Arab socialist, Ba'athist, dictatorships existed in the Middle East. We all know that, okay? We know that. Now, again, what does that matter? Israel has managed to, over the last 50 years, surgically dissect all of these countries. Why do we know that? How do I know that? I've said it before, but I'll bring him up again, okay? Let me bring up the fucking Yanan plan, okay? In the 1980s, fucking Oded Yanan, who's a political analyst in Israel, he writes the Yanan plan, okay? In a Hebrew journal called Kivunim. Forgive my pronunciation. What is the Yanan plan? What does that actually mean? Basically, the foreign policy, military strategy of Israel for the last 50 fucking years has been basically, we're going to go to all of these Middle Eastern countries, whether it be Iraq, Libya, Syria, fucking whatever, okay? Iraq, Libya, Syria, Egypt, all of them. We are going to go in. We are going to arm different groups. We're going to get sectarian groups to fight one another. So we're going to get the Shias to kill the Sunnis and the Christians to kill the Muslims and the Muslims to kill the Druze and yada, 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 to get all of these countries to fall to infighting. Why? Why does Israel want to do that? Because if they can be the only military power in the fucking Middle East, oh shit.
Fun fact about Iceland: don't have a Rothschild bank and only got the first Robbie in the 2000s.
Oh, you're cooked. That's thank you though.
Palestinian Christian here. I think we need to collab on a few episodes. Check out my page. Jesus
will.
Christ is King. Palestinian territories emoji, Latin cross emoji.
Oh, love that, man. Y'all subscribe. Absolutely. I love that.
Is it brown-coded and third worldism to admit that Iran seeking a nuke is understandable?
No, that's
as a
absolutely no. That's
This whole
absolutely right. No.
disaster has
You're
proved
absolutely
the desire
right.
No,
No, you're right. Honestly, it would have been good for the U.S. to fucking give Iran a nuke. Okay, hold on. Whoa. What does Will mean by that? What do I mean by that? Okay. The region for a very long time was balanced by Iran and Israel. Fuentes talked about this. Iran and Israel, basically equal powers. Obviously, does Israel have this like Schrodinger's nuke? Yeah, okay. But on paper and really just in fucking practice, they were balanced with one another, okay? Now, in this current situation, like if we were actually smart with geopolitics, if we were a sovereign entity that was not occupied by a foreign fucking country, okay, we would have fucking given Iran a nuke so that they're balanced, and then we would be able to play the balance factor in the Middle East to get what we want. That is the smart geopolitical position. It is. It is. And by the way, this is why they fucking hated Obama. And listen, let me not, like, I'm not fucking saying Obama was good, okay? But the reason why, like, after Obama's second term, like mid-second term, when he started to change his shit on Israel, that's when all of a sudden, Obama went from being, oh my God, he's the greatest president ever, oh, we love Obama, hope, change, Obama, awesome, we stand with you, to all of a sudden, all the media outlets are Obama's weak, Obama's foreign policy is weak. Why? It's because Obama, what he did was he made a backdoor deal with Iran. Because Obama was like, listen, they have a ton of oil, we should be smart. We should be playing off of Iran and Israel's beef. We should be playing both sides. Because if we're going to be the United States, and we're going to be this big fucking military, we should play both sides. And we should go, here's stuff for Israel, here's stuff for Iran, and we play them off each other so that we can get what we want.
You really have to watch the video Rhetorically Defective.
I did see it. I did see
collab
it.
with him.
We are going to collab soon. And he gave me a fair critique. You know, I said before, I'm open to critique. And he's a great guy. I love, he's, was that Artie or, it's one of those two. I'm not, I only like just got into them, but they're good dudes and I appreciate it. And I do want to collab with them. But to answer the question here, okay, so we know for a fact that Obama, like, basically made deals with Iran. And that's why the media, at the end of Obama's term, all of a sudden, the media goes, Obama's the worst, he's terrible, he's an anti-Semite, he's this, he's that, is because he was making a deal with Iran. And so, all Israel has wanted us to do forever is to box off Iran, to say no dealing with Iran. Iran needs to be fucking suffocated. That's what Trump did in his first term. This is why I don't like Donald Trump and never fucking did. Is because Trump, from the very beginning, dude, the first fucking thing Trump did was move the goddamn embassy to Jerusalem. A political move that had ramifications that are going to be felt for the rest of fucking time. And the asshole did it in like the first month. But the point is, okay, the fucking point is they didn't like that Obama was trying to do that. He was trying to play Iran and Israel back and forth with one another. He was trying to do that, okay? Now, again, what does all of this mean? Basically, the situation we're in right now is that if we were smart, we would have given Iran a nuke. And we would have been like, yo, or let them build one. And basically be like, okay, we're going to power balance the region. Because here's the fucking thing. All of this ties together. Okay, I hope you're staying with me. I know some of you are like really fucking stupid. But like, let's just lock in, okay? Now, all of this ties together because, again, if Israel is able to become the power hegemon, that's a fancy word for all you idiots in my chat. It's a fancy word. It basically means the top dog. If they can become the top dog in the Middle East, and they control the Middle East, and they can take out Iran, which gives them de facto control over the Persian Gulf, that thing we were talking about like an hour ago. If they can do that, they become a superpower. Now, what does that mean geopolitically? If Israel becomes a superpower, and I talked about this before, okay? If they can become a superpower, they break what is called the golden handcuffs. What are the golden and no, okay, who the fuck? These gooners need to read Noam Chomsky. Get out of my chat. Mods, ban that guy. Oh, God.
Okay. It's past my bedtime and politics bore me. Love you, pal.
Just dump all your money into gold and canned meat, and you'll be good. Everyone, yo, W's in the chat. Everyone say goodnight, William's dad. Everyone say goodnight, William's dad. Love you, William's dad. Everyone say goodnight. Everyone say goodnight, William's dad. W William dad. Anyways, no. So basically, right, what we're seeing here is we could basically end up seeing, like, now again, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think that Israel is actually going to be able to pull this off because, again, it would require the United States to get involved in like a meaningful capacity, which I don't know. It's up in the fucking air. Because on the one hand, okay, they have a fucking stranglehold over our foreign policy and have for a very long time. We know that, okay? Now, on the other hand, okay, on the flip side of that, the American public is hip to this shit. The American public, you have me and you have every other asshole talking about this shit. So clearly, people are hip to this. And, like, even those who aren't, like, especially sympathetic to my kind of views, they're fucking... People like good old Jim here. People like my fucking dad who aren't like expressly sympathetic to my views. Like even those people don't want to go to war. Like no one wants to do Iraq war again. No one sensible wants to do the Iraq war again. I think we can all fucking agree on that. Nobody wants to do Iraq 3, okay? The first one was pretty bad. The second one was really, really fucking bad. I don't think we don't need a third one, okay? The first one and the sequel were fucking fine enough. We don't need an Iraq trilogy, okay? I think we're all fucking well aware we don't need the Iraq cinematic universe. We're good, okay? Now, again, what does all of this mean? It means that the future of this shit is deeply, deeply uncertain, okay? We don't know where this is going to go currently because all of the American public, okay? All the American public is very clearly not into this war. The only people who are into this war are, like, you know... Do I even gotta tell you? I'll say this. It's not the... It's not the... Clearly, okay? Or it's like people who are so like COVID era QAnon out that they're like just MAGA no matter what.
Do you drink raw milk or soy milk?
I don't drink either. I drink normal milk like a normal person. I don't do that. I don't do that whole bit. The milk replacement stuff is gross, but also the like raw milk, raw liver shit is also gross. And actually, I will say I just got into the sugar-free energy drinks because people were noting, and I was noting that like I've lost weight and stuff, but my face, I have kind of a puffy face, and it's because I would consume like energy drinks with sugar, and so I have a lot of sugar going on. That's why my face looks a little bit skinnier, as you can see. Wow, very handsome. You know, it's because I've cut back on sugar because sugar was killing me because I was drinking all my sugars. But anyways, excuse me, it's fucking diet. Excuse me, it's diet. So, you know, it's obviously not good for me, but I mean, that's not what I care about. What I care about is like appearance or whatever because I'm on camera. But anyways, point being, like, artificial sweeteners are cancer. Yeah, but everything's fucking cancer. Everything's cancer. Dog, I have resigned myself to the idea ages ago that I'm going to get cancer. All of you are. Do you think any of us are getting out of this lifetime without getting some form of fucking cancer? Are you kidding me? We're all getting cancer. All of us. Dog, I live in New Jersey. The air has cancer in it, dog. There's cancer in the air. Like, you are getting cancer. Like, it doesn't fucking matter, okay? There's plastic in your blood. You are getting cancer. It doesn't fucking matter what you eat. It doesn't matter what you drink. You are getting cancer. Like, you are. You're getting fucking cancer, dude. Is Abraham Baruch based? No. I mean, obviously not. He's just very funny. For those who don't know, Abraham Baruch is, you guys might have seen him. Abraham Baruch is this guy. He's from the soundboard. Where is the original Abraham Baruch? Hold on. Wait, let me get English like subtitles so you guys can know what he's saying. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Jewer.
תלמיד ישיבה הולך עם תספורת מעליות. זה תספורת של גוי, של יהודי? גוי. תספורת שוקו-וניל. זה יהודי או גוי? גוי. בלורית. זה תספורת של יהודי או גוי? גוי. מכנסיים. צמודים כמו נקניקיה מסלוסי. זה גוי או יהודי? זה גוי. שתי מקלות של מטאטא של סנוקר הולכות. אדם גנב! אדם גנב!
מה יש לך? למה את בוכה? אין לי מושג.
אוי! מה יש לך? גרביונים עם
Drink
כוכב...
actually milk, not processed slop, you calorie large fella.
All right, hold on. First off, you can't tell me to drink actual milk when you live in fucking Iceland, okay? Like, you guys are getting it fresh off the cow, okay? Like, it's safe out there, okay? The milk in Iceland is, like, safe. It's coming from the cow. In America, it's passing through, like, 8 different rabbis before it gets to my fucking house. Are you kidding me? Like, you know, understand that, right? Like, food in America is going through, like, 8 different stages of machines and fucking whatever and all sorts of shit before it shows up at my house. Like, it's not, you can't say, oh, okay, well, you should just have natural milk. Like, dog, there's nothing natural here. It's America. And people saying, oh, well, you can buy it from a farm. No, you can't, because the shit is in the fucking ground. It's in the ground. The grass that the cows are eating is full of fucking plastic. This is America. Okay, this is America. We don't live in fucking Iceland, okay? I know you guys in Iceland, you Bjork, and you can fucking hang out, and we eat all the fucking chocolate, and we don't get fat, and it's our food's so fucking great. Okay, fuck you, dude. This is America. We don't do that shit here. All of our food is made of plastic.
גוי.
We can't do that. We can't fucking do that, dude. We can't do that shit. Yeah, the milk does get a bar mitzvah in America. It absolutely does. It gets full of fucking plastic, dude. But anyways, folks, oh my goodness. Okay, let's get back to the really fucking important content here, as you can see.
שמעתם? פעם כוכבים חשבתי רק בשמיים. הם ירדו לגרביונים. משקה חדש יצא. פסיפלורה משוגעת. ראשי תיבות פסיכי מטומטם. גימטריה אהבל. יש כאלה צועקים. אם זה פיצוץ, אין בעיה. קח רימון, זרוק אותו, יצא טסלה. למה לא? למה? רגע, לא הבנתי. אם אדם נוצר מפיצוץ, למה לא תזרוק רימון, יצא טסלה? הלכת צעיר שוקי, חתיכת רוצחת, את רצחת אותו. אבא!
תגיד, כבוד הרב, איפה לשים לך את הדברים?
בעגלה! 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 בעגלה!
אוקיי, בסדר!
מה אתה צועק? איזה עוול בצד!
Incredible. Incredible. You know what else I need to put? I need to put in... Oh, shit, we got a super chat.
In his latest video, Rhetorically Defective defends your past but roasts your Marxist ties. You must drop
Dude, I said it before. I'm not...
right
Okay, no. I've said it before. I'm not a Marxist. I fundamentally disagree with Marxist dichotomy. Okay, guys, this is the problem with you fucking goys.
Goy.
Okay, this is the problem with you guys. Is that when I'm talking about fucking philosophy and ideology, okay, I'm talking about it on like a fucking meaningful, like, understanding level where I'm like talking about fucking Marxist dichotomy of thought, and I'm talking about the base and superstructure and the actual philosophical breakdown of Marxism. And all you motherfuckers here, all you people fucking here, is I say all of that, and I say this very smart breakdown of Marxism, and I say, okay, well, I disagree with the fucking fundamental concept of dialectical materialism, and all you people here is me saying, oh, I'm a communist, and I'm gay, and I love Netanyahu. Because you're goyim. Listen, if you don't fucking get what I'm saying about dialectical materialism and attempting to understand the meaning of dialectical materialism, don't listen. It's not for you. Go back to watching Young Sheldon.
My boomer dad is a conservative from rural Colorado. If I ask if he thinks Israel has dragged us into foreign conflict for their benefit, he immediately shuts down. Why do they do that?
Yeah, lead. Lead, bro. There's like lead in his brain. I'm sorry. Like, dude, boomers are done. There's no, like, if you have a Gen X parent or whatever, you can talk to them and convince them of this stuff. You can. Boomers, no, it's over, dude. Boomers, like, they're riding the Reagan high. Like, they're still on that. Like, dude, boomers heard Donald Trump one time and they're cooked. Like, they're going. They're like, we're with him, and they are riding that high. Okay? They're just riding that fucking high. And there is nothing you can do about it. Like, they are going to believe that shit. They are going to love Donald Trump until they are dead, which isn't that long from now. But no, I'm not a fucking Marxist, you idiots, okay? I was not saying I'm a Marxist. I was breaking down my disdain, literally breaking down what I disagree with about Marxist philosophy. Now, again, I've spoken about this before. I've talked about Marx's fucking labor theory of value, and I was talking about Marxism's base and superstructure, and I was breaking down what I, like, explicitly why I disagree with it. Because I've said before, okay, in the Marxist fucking dichotomy, okay, you know what? Now we're doing this. Okay, now we're doing this shit. Let's bring up base and superstructure, okay? Let's be smart. Let's weed out the goyim from this chat, okay? If you're a goy, let's look at the number, okay? Ready? 673 viewers. If you are a goy, you're going to leave because this shit is too complicated, okay? Let's see. I like this terribly drawn photo. This is pretty funny, okay? This is fucking base and superstructure, okay? You see this? This is Marxist. This is like basic Marxist philosophy, okay? About the economy and about the organization of the state, okay? Superstructure, that's going to be your non-productive things, your more abstract societal things, religion, identity, etc. Down here is base, production, the means production, weapons, etc., okay? This is, the back and forth up here, this is, oh my God, is that fucking absorbed toast? How the fuck did you find me? Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, man, I've been like, yeah, that's me. I am Sam Sinclair. That's me. Yeah. I mean, I talked about this before. I just didn't think anybody from that time would find me, you know, doing my thing. Yeah, man. My business email, I'm not giving you that. Anyways, okay, so this is the fucking Marxist dichotomy, okay? Look at this shit, okay? Now, in Marx's view, this part, the base, the proletarian base, that's what's important, okay? That's Marx's thing, okay? He's like, this is what's important. And this stuff, family, media, religion, all that. He says that's bullshit. That's bourgeois. It's bullshit. Actually, there's a better picture of it. Oh, is this like, okay, that's terrible quality. Okay. Like you say, and so this is the relation that he talks about. Okay. And so I disagree with that. In my fucking philosophy of nation, okay, in my view of the world, I would say, okay, it's flipped. It's the other way. Because according to Marx's view, okay, according to Marx's view, England is successful and is a prosperous society because the workers made it as such. And then the culture of the English people, the identity of the English people, etc., that is all bourgeois nonsense, according to Marx. Okay? Okay. I disagree with that. I say England is nice. England's a nice place. They have beautiful buildings, and we're able to create a wonderful empire and all these things because they are the English people. Because the English people did it. It was their culture, their ethnicity, their origins, etc., that influenced their ability to create. So, if anything, I'm actually literally the opposite of a Marxist. I believe that Marx's dichotomy is backwards. I believe that he's backwards, okay? So in my view, what Marx says is important, I think isn't as important. What Marx says isn't important, I think is very, very, very fucking important. But you people don't get that. You people don't get that because you fucking think that like left wing and right wing is a fucking box that you tick off and then you get to join the club. Like, dog, we're not operating like that over here. Motherfucker, I am Northern European, goddammit. I am a Northern European. My IQ is operating on levels that you can't even fucking fathom, you goy!
Goy.
You cannot fathom this shit. You can't. If you're Mediterranean, get out of my chat. If you're Slavic, get out of my chat. If you're Irish, get the fuck out of my chat. If you're fucking Balkan, get the fuck out of my chat. If you're Albanian, get the fuck out of my chat. If you are fucking Iberian, get out of my fucking chat. Get out of there. This is real Northern Europeans, Anglo fucking English hours, motherfucker. Okay? This is real IQ, high IQ Gentile shit. This stream is for fucking high IQ Gentiles. We don't hang out with you fucking goyim.
Goy.
Get out. Okay, all right. Ugh, I'm Jamaican. I'm staying brother. Okay, brother. Let's relax. All right, folks. Oh my goodness. Okay, folks. As you know, Saturday, I call it pretty early because I have church. So, folks, I'm going to be turning off the live now at 9 o'clock. So we are now slowing down. You see, a bunch of you dropped out because you're goyim and you couldn't understand what I was saying. Now, folks, as I said before, thank you for joining. Thank you for hanging out with me. I deeply appreciate it. Again, if you want to get yourself some fun, controversial, interesting books, be sure to check out, once again, not Under Armour. Oh, shit.
I'm Northern European, says the American lib.
Yeah, I am Northern Europe. By blood, I'm Northern European. Do I look like a Choctaw to you? Do I look Cherokee to you? I'm also not a lib. Anyways, folks, if you want to get yourself some fun, like interesting, controversial books. Oh, look at this. They just sold out of Mussolini's books. You want to get yourself some books, Giovanni Gentile, fucking, all this stuff, all that. All the fun books, If you want to get yourself that, go to undergroundcanon.com. Check them out. Your #1 free speech retailer of fine literary curiosities. They're absolutely great. What else? If you want to get yourself some fun merch, be sure to check out plasticradicals.com, folks. I'm selling right now the AIPAC shirt. Limited time AIPAC paid me to be here shirt. If you want to get yourself one, good quality, very proudly made in Bangladesh. Comes in 3 beautiful colors. It comes in white, black, and beautiful Qatar red, folks. We also are selling, what else are we selling? Oh yeah, the Dance Like an Israeli mug. If you want to get yourself a Dance Like an Israeli mug, be sure to check it out. plasticradicals.com. Check it out. Folks, with all that being said, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all the super chats. Big shout out to our top super chatter, my dad. Thanks, Dad. Thank you, Jim. I usually say thanks to the top super chatter, but that's my actual dad. So thanks, Dad. Appreciate that. Folks, God bless you all. Thank you for stopping by. God bless you all. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless America. Folks, I will catch you tomorrow for the stream at night, and I will see you on Monday for another full-length episode. Be sure, once again, as you can see it down here, right below, right here, Villiam Live. Be sure to check it out. Give me a follow, etc., etc. Folks, until then, as I always say, God bless you, and God bless America, folks. Good night.